We'd like to dedicate this song to Mr. Gord Downey and to the Tragically Hip for fucking everything.
There's 3 bands that I air drummed along to: AC/DC, The Cult, and the Tragically Hip.
I think, New Orleans is Sinking is one of the first riffs I ever learned on guitar.
When you listen to the drummers of those bands, they're just playing for the song, you know?
They're like to Canada what Pearl Jam is to the world, in my opinion. And whether or not you like them or not, there's probably a few songs you like.
Yeah, I guess so, but there are probably even more than that.
Into the pocket of a lighthouse on some rocky socket off the coast of France. Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the songs were written like from an underdog perspective, but incredibly graceful in a sense, like Gord's lyrics. He just captures that polite Canadianness to a science, like perfectly, but explains it in detail.
When you're born in Canada, you've got your hockey team that your family likes, your subscription to maple syrup of the month, and then you've got the Tragically Hip.
And they're just a real band. They play rock and roll, like it's just regular rock and roll. They don't skirt away on serious issues, but not all the songs have to be about serious shit either.
Some of the first cover songs we ever did were Hip songs. You know, the Hip was a band that we would constantly go to just play a song.
Unsurpassed, and I don't know if there'll ever be a band that holds Canadian values to the same level. They just really encapsulate what I think across the board Canada is like.
The ironic part about the Navy song is I remember Ian had somehow he was talking to Gord one day, I don't know where or when, and Gord had mentioned to Ian that he loves a song of ours called the Navy song. Indirectly, directly, that song was inspired by Nautical Disaster. So in our own way, we thought it would just be fitting to tip our hat to them and to Gord and to play the song that inspired us. You know?
Even if you don't like the Hip, you know the tunes, you've seen them, and you know what they look like.
Some of the best ones were Molson Park in Barrie. Yeah. Just being blown away by Gord Downey as the frontman, like he just had this. He had that. You know, he's the frontman of a band, and he wears it so well. You know, he's just really good at doing that.
I have a tremendous amount of respect for them. Obviously, a tremendous amount of respect for Gord and as a frontman, as a singer, and he writes beautiful songs and challenging and artistic and amazing.
As a band, they heavily influenced me to want to aspire to be. Oh, you can just be from a small town in Canada and become a successful musician.
Thank you, God! Give it up to Jerry Monster Truck, ladies and gentlemen. That was fun, thank you.